Ha. Look. You like that, right? You like that, right? Kickback.
There we go. Episode 8, Season 2 of the Kickback Podcast. What's happening, baby? I am Gerard J, radio and TV personality in the ATL, flanked by my man, Grammy nominee, R&B sensation, one of the coldest to ever touch a microphone, goes and sells out shows to this day, and will always do so because why? He made music that was timeless. I'm talking about Case, ladies and gentlemen.
What up, y'all?
Bro?
What's the deal?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
See,
I
got to intro him like that every week, though. Like, that's how.
No, you don't have to.
Otherwise, he gets him and walks out. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do.
No, you already know how to do. I already know.
I'm about to stab you in the
The
neck.
legends be tight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Word, that's it. Okay, that's what's up.
Yo.
Okay, now the tone is set. Let's go.
Also, special guest. This is a person who's probably going to be doing the same stuff pretty soon because he's getting them accolades up there like that. I mean, the dude he's a big time producer in the game. Also Grammy nominated. You know what I mean? Also ASCAP award winner. Travis Malloy is with us this evening as well. What's up, man?
Appreciate you.
Came with the glasses on, so see, he on the way. I can see what's happening
This
too.
is what they used to do.
I know.
This is what they do when they came up. So now,
Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I gotta put the glasses on.
Hey, y'all remember we used to go to the club with
Travis been
sunglasses
smoking
on?
reefers. That's what that is. He was smoking reefers.
You remember when you was like you was the cold piece if you went to the club with sunglasses on back in like 01, 02, somewhere in there? Remember that?
Nah, nigga.
You didn't do that in the club? I did.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Missing you was out. You got there.
Oh,
right.
so he was
I
definitely.
do it
You know what
now.
I'm saying?
No, I do it now, but that's because I be fucked up.
Well, that's okay. See, that's fair. You're hiding something. That's understandable.
Well, it's not. I wouldn't call it hiding.
I would call that hiding.
I'm just keeping it away.
See, I just let everybody know. If I'm smashed, everybody just have to know it. That's just how that's gonna happen. It's cool. It's called full transparency. That's what we call that right there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Let me know how that works out.
Listen, we appreciate you joining us. Listen, I want to make sure that everybody understands something. I was just privy to some information I did not know, and that we are now on all podcast platforms.
Crazy.
Hand clap for that.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that. I didn't know we was on everything.
Yeah, we on everything right
Yeah,
now.
I had no idea we on everything.
now. We on
That's
everything.
So shouts out to the production team for making sure things are accessible for you. This is what you do. You are already here because you're watching, so you already know how to get to us, but we need you to make sure you let everybody else that's in your circle know how to get to us, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube because, as you know, as these subscribers go up, so do a lot of other things.
Well, what's the YouTube?
Everything.
What's the YouTube name?
All you gotta do is go to click on the link and take you to all that.
Well,
See,
you
that's the
didn't say
thing.
that. You
We
didn't
just
say
told
that.
him. Then we see superstar stuff. We just told him, Case, we don't have to tell everything because they can just go click on the link.
Boy,
and what does he do?
Throw some hot grits on you.
What does he do?
Oh, Al Green ass.
Boy, I like those some hot grits on you.
See? But no, get everybody to subscribe. We are happy to be on all platforms. That's an awesome thing. So you can catch us every single week right here as you catch us now. So let's start with this. Both of you two dudes are coming off COVID.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And
Yeah.
both of you, no, but it's good. I'm glad
it's
both of
all
y'all.
good.
I'm glad y'all are here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this pandemic is not slowing down. It's taking different forms. It's
Yeah, but they sprayed it in the air.
possibly
That's the- when
so.
we- I'm telling you.
There's some theories about some people that think certain
not a
things,
theory.
and now there's a new variant now that's
Nigga,
coming.
gossip don't spread that fast.
I'm saying. So both of you coming off it. Both of you are also unvaccinated.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
This
You
is
got the vaccine?
Unvaccinated.
you're
okay.
unvaccinated. Okay,
Unvaccinated.
I'm fully vaccinated. But this is your second time having it, Case.
Yup. And it's still a punk ass bitch. COVID is a punk ass bitch.
Wait,
I'm gonna tell you like
but was
that.
you saying that day number 3 though? Was you saying that like
I didn't have it. I had flu symptoms for 2 days.
Right.
By the third day, I was good.
was it the same both times? Did it get you about the same, or was it? Did you say your
It
body?
felt
get,
like I had the flu for 2 days.
Okay.
By the third day, I was cool.
See,
On the third day, he rested. On the third day,
So now he gonna,
I got the
now
fuck
he
up.
gonna preach.
That- right.
Listen, everybody's body reacts different.
Right, that's the king.
I was done for about 10 days.
10
See?
days?
Yeah, I had the symptoms really bad for about 3 to 4 days, but I was positive for 10 days.
Damn.
But I was told if I was vaccinated, it would only been about 4 to 5
Yeah.
days. So I don't know what kind
So
of
what you
vitamin
worried
C
about?
this
Being
nigga-
positive? Or you worried about having the symptoms?
Well, I'm not sure because somebody that's immune system is weaker than mine could get it from me.
Exactly.
Like I could have passed it to somebody
Exactly.
and didn't know. You know.
But that's the thing that people
Be
have to
stronger,
worry
people.
about.
So that's the hard part.
That's the hard part.
and it's the mental anguish of not being able to be around people. You know,
Right.
for me, I was
Right.
stuck in the house.
See, that
you know.
don't bother me.
What? You rich?
That don't matter.
You know, he could stay in the house for weeks and weeks at a time.
Excuse
you know
me,
what I'm saying?
millions, billions, trillions.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, he could afford this. He can afford to take off for a month. I miss one day, nigga. They coming to get the car.
No, he got the millions. He got it on his shirt.
He does have on his.
I wouldn't be that bold. I ain't made that much money to say that.
Listen,
And we do have to talk about that. But go
Yeah,
ahead,
we're gonna
finish.
talk about
let's
that.
get it. It's about manifestation.
My shirt say
Let's do it.
BF.
What that be?
Broke as fuck.
So okay, it set you down for 10 days.
Yeah.
In terms of your test results, like you were positive for 10 days. When did you start feeling like operable?
You know what? Again, the symptoms were about 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
Headache.
Yeah.
I was weak. That kind of stuff. But I was just tired for about 10 days. On that 12th day, it felt like I ain't have it at all.
Yeah.
It literally just kind of goes through your body, and once you get
up out of there.
I took a serious vitamin C regimen. You know, and we all turn into Dr. CB when we get sick. We start eating grass and all kinds of shit. I mean, I start doing all kinds of stuff. You know,
eating grass.
listen, NutriBurst shots and all kinds of stuff. You know, orange juice and bananas 3 times a day, just trying to, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
I
kind
ate
of
a cheeseburger backwards.
Boy, you stupid boy.
That's some stupid shit.
So I mean, okay, so we know that of course it's running through everybody, you know, and him and I, like Case and I joke about it a lot, but I remember the first time he got it, like, and this is a crazy thing.
I got it on my birthday last year.
But here's the thing, this is the crazy part. Me and him were in the same car. The night, like in
the backseat?
in the backseat of the
Backseat of the Maybach.
on the Maybach, on the way to your birthday situation.
Yeah.
He
And
comes
on the way
down
home.
with it. He
And
comes
on the way
down
home.
with it. I don't. The next time when he just got it recently, we were also in, like, where were we at? We were at some event that we had just come from.
Here.
Yeah, we
We were here,
but we were
and
somewhere
then-
else.
Whoa, what's happening
The
here?
microphone keep. I don't know.
okay, it's
We
the
were
microphone.
somewhere else, and he got it. And I'm like, yo, this is really crazy the way that this is
That's
happening.
because I love the people. And, you know, I go to them. And
Yeah.
You be on some.
Oh, word? Is that what we? Okay.
That's funny.
Okay. Stage is set. Okay,
but
let's go.
But I might
all
have,
it said.
but listen, I might have to be that way now. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm not gonna let you.
I started getting a little lax though. I started pulling the mask down and hugging and kissing babies and stuff like that. But listen, I gotta work. I got work to do.
Yeah.
I can't afford to take off 2 weeks. you
Yeah.
know? He could.
know that's right.
He could afford that.
I promise you I can't.
We gotta work. We gotta work.
Yeah, we gotta
We
work.
gotta work. You know what?
Yeah, we gotta work.
Don't bring me in this conversation.
You know what I mean? I gotta work. You
But
know?
yeah, and that's the thing. And you know, like I was thinking about New Year's, right? So like in New Year's, I was at the crib by thyself, chilling. And you know what the thing about it was? Is I felt absolutely okay with it. Like
Yeah,
I felt 100% great about being at the crib.
But it was
chilling.
different for me because I had it during Christmas time.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So
See?
my
Me
mom
too.
was flying down. I had to cancel her plane ticket because I didn't want her to be around me. So it was that kind of. So this is like my first Christmas by myself.
And let me tell you, me and all of my kids had it.
Yeah.
From
Wow.
the oldest to the youngest.
Wow. So now I ain't gonna lie. We can talk about it. I'm definitely contemplating.
Nah.
I'm contemplating on the vaccine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm contemplating. I'm contemplating now because every 2 weeks it's a new variant,
Yeah.
and I don't want to.
That's what they counting on.
You're right.
You letting them get you.
No, I'm just.
No, you're not. Because listen, he does that. I'm fully vaccinated and have been, right? And I feel great about it. Now, the situation with me is that, and Case and I have talked about this, my sister's in healthcare, right? So, number one, I trust like what she says, but I also trust science. I just do. I'm a scientist. I trust science, right? So at the end of the day, I look at the situation like if you really look at and really break down the people that are vaccinated and when they get it and how it affects them versus the people that aren't, yeah, you're gonna have some one-off cases here and there like that are different, but I personally don't understand why at this particular point a person would not get it.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I trust science to a degree as well, but a lot of times the people who run science want to be God.
Sure.
And when they start trying to be God and creating things and all kinds of stuff, that's when it makes me kind of reject what they've created. You know, or the science, or the hypothesis, or the thesis that they have come up with.
Fuck 'em.
You know.
But you know one thing I do respect, Case, about you though is that even like you've had COVID twice and you still like hell no I'm not he's got a real compounded belief as to why he does not want to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
I respect that. Like I respect that. I don't agree, but I respect it.
Yeah, and I was there too, and again I haven't gotten it yet because then it's like once you decide okay I want to get it, now it's like
you
okay,
can't unget it.
What do you get? Pfizer,
and
Moderna,
also
you
can't unget it once you get it.
Yeah,
that's the thing about it.
So when's the last time you had a flu shot?
Never.
I haven't had a flu shot in about 12 years.
I had one my whole life. One flu shot.
How old am I? 50. I haven't had one in 50 years.
Okay.
He's stupid.
Ever.
I
Any vaccines I got was so I could go to school, and that was in the 70s, nigga. So
you know
all that shit. My immune system is straight. I drink vodka.
People's beliefs are
smoke
different.
cigarettes.
Like it's okay. You know what I mean? But my thing is this. I respect anybody's belief as long as you can justify why you believe that. If we can have a conversation and you can give me a real justified understanding from your perspective as to why you believe that, instead of saying, "Well, I just don't believe it."
Well,
okay.
But
you know
I
what I
think
mean?
you know why we struggle with it.
With what?
With believing the bullshit.
I personally don't. Like I personally don't
You really,
understand that.
You really don't?
I don't.
Really?
I personally
But wait,
don't.
he grew up in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
So Nanu.
I see.
Yeah, Nanu.
I see.
Y'all sound like some ignorant boy. Let me tell you something.
Oh, we the ignorant ones.
Cause they ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
It's
you know
cool.
What I'm saying? But I personally know I don't. Again, I respect the person's views.
Well, let's.
But all those. I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
Well,
though.
we don't have to be a conspiracy theorist, but the truth is, black people have been the guinea pig in this country for many years. So
still are,
and still is. So
right. But black people ain't the only ones getting vaccinated.
Well, no.
And we're not getting the same shit that they get.
Sure we are.
You
got three options.
We're not the only.
You talking about the vaccines? We got three options of them.
There was okay.
You got Pfizer, you got Moderna, you got Johnson & Johnson.
We're not the only people getting vaccinated. We're only talking about the history of black people being the guinea pigs of this country. So you have to understand why there's a fear behind that.
But there's also a story that came out the other day that the vaccine is being racially implemented.
Did you see when the governor of New York was talking? He was like, "I need you all I need my African Americans to get vaccinated.
Like, y'all should get it first.
Y'all gotta go first."
Yeah, you know why? You know why?
Wow.
This is why they say that. Because people follow what we do. What do you think hip hop culture is?
Oh, okay, we got one.
No,
okay.
listen.
No, you're not gonna connect hip hop culture.
No, listen to me real
vaccine.
quick. Black people, when we do things, people watch what we doing. Yeah. People want to be like us. People want to emulate us. And we are an example. We always are an example. So people that are smart that are in certain positions, they're going to say shit like that because they know that people are going to be like, okay, what they're doing, I'm going to do it because I want to be like them. And that's a real thing. Sorry, but I believe that. I believe that.
No. I'm sure you do.
Politicians ain't thinking like that.
That's no.
Okay.
I can't believe you just said that shit. I'll never forgive you for that shit.
Nigga, what?
Nigga,
that's how, honestly, I honestly feel like we are front runners. We are trendsetters.
Well, we going to whoop your ass when the show is over.
Okay, well, let's do that.
We're going to shoot the shit out you.
Damn.
I'm going to shoot the shit out you.
In
your leg, though. In your leg.
Okay,
I'm not going to shoot you like
I'll get over that one.
No, I'm going to shoot you in your leg, though.
Nigga, you see how we think?
No, I get it. Listen, like I told you,
a white cop wouldn't have shot you in your leg. He would have shot you in your chest. He said, "I'm gonna shoot you in your leg so you can live."
Nah, he said that because he said that.
And you know what? And he like,
no, he said that because I still owe him $20.
Look at his complexion. Look at our complexion.
Oh, here we go.
It's cool.
What you talking about, man?
I ain't talking about shit.
All right, man. So look, cool. No, but I just feel like, listen, you're like I said, and I need to reiterate this. Like your opinions of it, I respect. I'm not the type of dude that be like, oh, you're full of shit. No, I'm not that guy. Because again, I respect where you're coming from. I don't have to agree with it though. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
let me ask you this though, because I'm actually curious to why you don't agree with. What don't you agree with? Do you don't agree with us not getting the vaccine, or why we won't get the vaccine?
I don't agree with the reason, because again, and the only reason why is because to me, I look at it from a scientific standpoint. Period. That's it. I'm not looking at it from.
But that's not living in the real world. You can't.
I disagree with that.
But you can't live in science. You have to live in the real world.
You
which
do.
Is we've been
but
guinea
science
pigs.
is a part.
They have injected us with all kinds of stuff.
Shit.
That's the real world.
But
that ain't science.
No,
they give us ADHD.
They
medicine.
do. But here's the thing, Case. The vaccine is not only black people taking it. Everybody's taking the vaccine.
You're missing the point, yo.
Now
explain the point to me.
The point is,
I feel like you're a plant at this point. I feel like they sent you here. Are you serious? Nigga, are you serious?
Man, I don't listen.
Dog. No, it's not about who's taking the vaccine.
Yeah.
How do you know that we're getting the same vaccine that they're getting? Just like
How do you know that we're not?
You want to take that chance? Apparently you do. I don't.
That's not an answer. Like, how do you know that they're not?
You're right.
So there we go. So now we
It's
have
50-50.
the right. Right. There it is. That's all. That's all it is. It's 50-50, right?
No.
Because just like you can say what you just said, my response or rebuttal is gonna be, well, how you know that they're not? Like, if the shit says Moderna on it, I'm gonna trust it's Moderna. If I'm getting the
nigga, Johnson & Johnson couldn't get baby powder right, nigga.
Yeah, they couldn't get the vaccine right neither. Theirs was the worst one out of all three of them.
Niggas had people getting cancer from baby powder.
And they had people having issues from their vaccine,
Exact
and I didn't take
window.
theirs.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Same
You know
deal.
what? I'm gonna miss you.
Oh man, here this. Now you're gonna feel bad if
No,
something
I'm
happened
gonna
to
miss you. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be like, yo, he made his choice. I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm gonna be like, he made his choice, but I love him, and I'm gonna make a song about it.
Okay, so Travis, let me ask you this then: Why are you now considering getting vaccinated?
I think I'm
Because Christmas got him in his feelings.
I said Travis.
I understand though, but I know him.
Well, I think for conversation purposes, I've had some conversations with people who are actually even worse than me when it comes to the fear of that kind of stuff. And I think when you do your own research and you have conversations with people, whether they're in the medical field or they're not in the medical field, you kind of just have to make a decision that best fits what's best for you and your mental place. So for me, I don't think it's a science thing. I think we all have done things that we didn't really check what it was. You know what I mean? When you get on a plane, you ain't going to check how many planes the nigga flew before you got on the plane. You trust it and you getting on there. You know what I mean? So for
No, exactly. Go ahead. But I have something to say about that.
So for me, it's like I think I'm willing to take the chance on getting the vaccine to be safe because I'm seeing how many different variants are coming out every month. For me, that's weird.
So you're willing to be the guinea pig that you're talking about?
Possibly.
Yeah, but all viruses have variants. All of them.
You're right.
But now, the reason why I said that, did you hear the other day there was a nigga that has been flying planes for an airline for 22 years. And they just found out that the nigga lied and didn't have a pilot's license. And so they was like, yo.
What? Not to hear that.
Yo, it came, I heard this shit on.
Oh, wow.
On Christmas Day. There's like, so should they fire him or just let this nigga?
You gotta keep letting him fly.
He's been flying planes for 22 years with no pilot's license.
I did not. That's crazy. I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that.
Yeah. He's the fucking best.
And how did they find that out now? Like what they gonna be trying to get a renewal or something? Like how they find it out now?
He trying to renew his shit.
Yo, what did he have his driver's test again or something?
The bam.
That's crazy. That's
Man,
crazy.
Listen, let me tell you. I mean, I feel y'all on that. I'm not doing that shit.
And I haven't decided yet. I've had some talks with some people. I've had talks with people in the medical field. I've had talks with my friends that are actually in the Army who got it, you know, and they kind of told me like, you should get this one because it's the one they got the Army.
Right.
So it's just some, you know, different conversations that I'm having. And sometimes you do get emotional. I've had friends that were facing, you know, death last month from COVID. So sometimes when I see things like that, it's like, oh, maybe
and I've lost a few people from it, right? And that's another good one.
But
a lot of times
I have too. I've lost a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about
that. But
that.
then it's weird because then I had 5 friends last week who are all vaccinated who were sick as shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? What do you do?
Give it a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it don't stop you from getting it. Then it's just like
it don't stop you from spreading it.
Yeah, and then you get the vaccine.
No, but see, that's not what it's.
You gotta get a new shot every 6 weeks and all that. That's weird.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's gonna be every 6 weeks. It's gonna probably be like once every year.
No, you don't think that now.
Right, I know. But
no, they're already talking about 4 of them. They're already talking 4 booster shots. Look it up.
That's fine. Weird. I mean, listen.
They're already talking about 4 of them.
Listen, if I gotta get a booster every 8 months,
if you're gonna shoot needles in you all day.
No, that is not a parallel comparison.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
Heroin makes you feel good. What's the vaccine do?
Keep me from falling the hell out from COVID. Hopefully, that's what it.
I had it twice.
You did.
I was standing up.
You did. But maybe you're a lucky person. Maybe
there's no such thing as luck.
Oh, here we go. You never got what?
And he was around me every time.
I was around him too, and I didn't get it. That's great, but you don't go nowhere and you don't hug. Don't nobody want to be around you. Like people gotta want to be around you.
You are the worst kind of person.
I'm saying no, but you know, listen, man. Whatever your thoughts are, you know, own your thoughts, and I think that's the cool thing about
and good luck
us
to you.
is that we can own our own situations and
I don't
thoughts.
know if good luck is the right thing, but I wish you the best. Is that better? Is that better? I wish you the best.
Now he said he's considering it. Why you not jumping on him like that? He said he's considering getting it.
Well,
I'm gonna call this nigga later.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair
But
enough.
no, I just told her, I said, I wish you the best.
Yeah.
But I told you why he is. Because that, like he said, that was his first Christmas alone.
Right.
He in his feelings right now.
Okay.
Get
back
what
to
I
that, bro.
heard is that if you get it, you can't sing no more. I bet you he don't get it now. I bet you don't get that shit now.
And he had it twice. Sing real quick, Case. Yeah, it sound fine to me. You know what I'm saying? And he had it twice. So you'll be fine.
okay.
All right, moving on.
Bet you Travis don't get it.
Millions, billions, trillions.
Yes, sir.
Let's discuss.
Let's do it.
It's a clothing line.
Yes.
That is, shall we say, astronomically rising like crazy.
Yeah.
And everybody's talking. Like, were you ready for it to start gaining traction like that, though? Because this wasn't like a gradual, well, from what we see, it wasn't like a gradual thing. Like, it just took off. People
I
like,
didn't even know about it.
I didn't know about it till recently.
And me and him talked.
Right, but look, I didn't know about it till like recently, and when I found out about it, it's like a big thing. It's not like I found out about something that was up and coming.
Yeah.
Like what? Describe it for me. What's going on with this?
It's crazy. I mean, I could be honest with you. I was the music director at a church for 2 years when I got here, and they fired me on January 12th of last year. No, January 9th of last year. Nigga did me dirty. Pastor did me dirty. I got to tell y'all on the podcast. Nigga did me dirty. Fired me in the middle of a pandemic. I didn't know how I was gonna survive.
Wow.
And yeah.
I'm about to say, how you get?
Yeah, them. And I ain't never experienced that. But, I've only worked in church all my life. You know what I mean? I've never had a corporate job ever. So that's all I know. So it was different for me. I had been sitting on the brand. I had wrote it down. I was like, one day I'm gonna do it. And it fired on the 9th. I released it on the 12th.
Wow. So you already had it kind of ready.
Nah, man. I just had it written down.
Sometimes you need that push.
I had it written down on the phone.
And 48 hours later, you were able to release it and boom.
Just put it.
That's
called
crazy.
my boy. I said, "Yo, I just got fired, nigga. We got to do something."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes you need that push.
So that was the push, and you know what? That's what actually keeps me unangry with them for releasing me, because if they had not fired me, I probably wouldn't have started.
Right.
I bet you not angry.
And the truth is, I quadrupled my salary.
I'm sure.
In this than I've ever made in music ever. Actually,
Yeah.
Because the truth is, nowadays people care about what they wear more than what they hear.
Facts.
And I'm selling more hoodies than I'm selling music.
Yeah.
And more than hoodies, I'm selling a message. This is millions, billions, trillions. This is affirmation. This is when you look at it, you think about it, and whatever you think about, you attract. So that's the difference. So I'm having, some of my biggest customers are already millionaires. They call me like, I already got the millions. I'm trying to get to the billions. So I need one.
It's a mindset.
It's a
sir.
mindset.
Yeah.
You can't change your currency unless you change your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the vibe
That's
one. So
facts.
we started it in January, and it started going crazy. And then I turned into, I'm at home, instead of in the studio, I'm at home folding hoodies and
Yeah.
packaging it.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I remember seeing you, because remember, we talked,
Yeah.
but I didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
And so one day I'm on Instagram, and I saw it a couple of times, and then every time I open my Instagram, I see him in the pile of hoodies in his living room is getting bigger and bigger. I'm like, okay, he getting it. He getting to it.
Yep, it's crazy, man. Just started it out of the mall. Just walking in the mall, the little kiosks, and I was like, yo, put millions, billions, trillions on the shirt. Let's see what it does. And it started going crazy, and it started actually opening up even music doors for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I started working with some of the people I'm even working with now, because they saw the brand. You know what I mean? So it's changing my life for real. It's changing my life for real. And in this climate, you got to do more than just one thing.
Yeah. That's true.
You can't just sing. You know what I mean? You can't just produce.
Yeah.
You got to be a quadruple threat. The triple threat ain't even enough these
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta fix
Yeah, it's
cars. You gotta
different
do a
right now.
podcast. You gotta do everything. You know what I mean? So
And I got this mac and cheese over here. Nigga. Yeah. No, I feel
exactly.
you.
So for me,
I feel you. No, I feel you. That's real shit, though. I got this mac and cheese, nigga. What's happening?
I never thought in a million years, growing up listening to people like Case and and they lived the high life. You know what I mean? They could put out.
Here we
I'm
go.
saying that was when you could put out a song, go platinum in 24 hours. It was those days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them
now,
days over.
Now we can look. Now we got a moonwalk on TikTok, upside down, and all kinds of
them
stuff.
days over. Them days over.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
for
a
me,
good point, man.
that was the dream. Like, I just want to put out music.
Yeah.
I never thought in a million years I'd be living off of selling clothes. I
Yeah.
just never thought about it. You know what I mean? I thought maybe
Ain't
one
that
day
crazy that the thing that you least expect is
it's
it?
surely the least. You know what I
That's
mean?
how life
Surely
works,
least
though.
expect.
That's how life
So
works.
for me, now I'm able to, make money from the brand and fund the music. So I don't have to give up my music, for somebody who may not do nothing for me. You know what I mean? So I really believe that God put me in a position to fund my own career.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
That's,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
that's
real. That's real.
That's dope.
Because you never know.
Because I've been sitting around here looking for a record deal for 20 years and ain't got one yet. You know what I'm saying? So I had to.
Fuck your record.
And
deal.
now record deals don't really mean nothing anyway.
Everybody either trying to get a deal or get or leave the
get
label,
out of one.
Or get out of one. You know what I mean? So I think that, I had to learn that, it wasn't rejection, it was God's protection.
You gotta take it how it come.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I used to look at it as, it's a mindset. You go to a meeting and you're playing your music and they don't sign you, you start feeling like you're actually not good enough.
Not good enough, yep.
You start questioning your own gift. And it wasn't that I wasn't good enough, it was just that God was like, nah, that ain't what I got for you. I got something a little better for you. You know what I mean? Yep. So, and we're emotional people, especially when it comes to music. You don't like my shit, I'm mad as
Yeah. Like, man, what's wrong with you?
Exactly.
Nah, I've been
this right here is this John Blaze right here. What is wrong with you?
You can't get mad about that.
Speaking
we still working on that.
But wait, speaking of music, let's talk about the EP because you don't know this, but before you walked in here, Case was rocking the EP. Like,
no, he
and he was like, "Yo, I loved it." What was the song that you love so much that?
Never love you again.
See?
Ooh. Now he's trying to steal my song.
Nah, he was in it rocking it. You know what I'm saying? So,
and wait, I texted him. I'm like, if you do a remix for this song, then you don't call me. You can't come outside no more.
Hey, well, there it is.
Done deal. The legend is spoken.
There it is.
We're gonna do it.
Yo, that
so talk about that project.
I just dropped the EP, and the EP is entitled "My '90s Heart." And somebody asked me, well, what does that mean? Does that mean everything's going to sound like the 90s? I said, no.
I'd be like, I hope so.
It's not necessarily the music sounding 90s. It's the vulnerability of the 90s.
Okay.
It's I love you.
Yeah.
And it's not being ashamed to say I love you. And it's not being ashamed to say I'm hurt by you. Now it's like, you do me wrong, I got 10 other bitches. Give me some pussy.
Yeah, that's not real.
But that's not real.
That's not real.
You know what I mean? Nobody's...
Look,
No, that's not real. It's kind of nice.
You know what I mean? It's so funny because...
I'm playing.
There's a meme going around of a picture of Anita Baker, and it said it's the last woman to ever apologize. You know what I mean?
That's actually the truth.
That is the truth.
Because now
I posted that because that's really the
if
truth.
you think about it, like, I was sitting in the barber chair and they were playing the radio. Every song was like 5 songs back to back by females, and everything was eat my pussy, give me money.
Man.
Eat my pussy, give me money.
Yeah.
I'm like, God.
Yeah.
Is anybody gonna say I love you?
Nah.
Is anybody gonna say I miss you?
Nothing.
Anybody gonna
Give
say
me
I want you
hug,
back?
nothing.
Give me a hug.
The love been missing.
Oh man.
It's from the dudes and the chicks. Now they eat my pussy part. Okay.
But that's fine. But but it's
I'm not gonna give you the
But
money.
that's the expectation now of women. If I ain't giving you money, I can't even take you out on a date.
But I think that's one of the reasons why the music doesn't last like it did before, because it don't have that deep internal feel no more.
Because feelings last.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Shit like that doesn't last.
It doesn't last. It's like
it's fun, but it doesn't last.
Yeah.
Feelings last.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. This music,
Emotions last.
Happily Ever After, Missing You.
Yeah.
When you hear those songs in the club, I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how much of a dope boy you are. When you hear that, it does something to your soul.
Yeah.
Look what the Can We Talk challenge did.
Yeah, right.
It got Kevin Tillman back on the road.
It went crazy.
It got him back on the road.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he wasn't working, but
no, you're right.
He back out there. You know
right.
why? Because it still means something after 30 years.
Yep. And that's the whole thing. Like that, like you're talking about the emotion behind.
Yeah,
we talked about that last time.
That, I mean, and I think it's gotten convoluted. It's like there's still emotions.
Yep.
You could be tough, and you could. Let me tell you, I was hanging out with Mike Tyson one night, right? No. Let me tell you, this is Mike Tyson. It don't get no tougher than Mike Tyson. But the whole night, you know what he kept doing? He was like, you know what's my phone? It was faded pictures in a broken, and he kept singing that shit to me all night because it don't matter how tough you are.
I love it.
It's the feeling and the
truth.
connection.
It's the truth.
With an experience.
Yeah.
That matters.
It's the truth.
Eat my pussy, like I mean.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
it depends.
Sometimes twice. No. Sometimes twice.
But for me, I don't want to hear that on the radio or music all day long.
You don't. I don't either.
There needs to be something else.
Yeah. And the truth is, the level of women are different.
Yeah.
So now, and I'm not knocking nobody because I think they're all beautiful, but they're all of the Instagram models, they're all, rappers, baby moms and stuff. They're all 23 and 24. So those are these young girls' idols. They don't have Anita Baker and Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and all those women that we can. You know, we don't have that. So now it's, you know, you get up and you see a meme that say, "Oh, y'all still dating niggas that make y'all pay half the rent."
Right.
Yeah. And now I feel like
I'm doing something wrong.
That's a whole nother conversation.
That is a whole nother conversation.
That pisses me off.
And we can do that. We can do that. We got time. We can do that.
No, let me tell you. If you remember, Mary J. Blige was the voice of women in the 90s.
Yep.
All of her music was about feelings.
Yep.
None of it was about money. None of it was about cars. Yep. It wasn't about sex. It's about feelings. Because no matter how much money you have, no matter all of that other bullshit, we are people and we have feelings. And I think that we've gotten so conditioned to pretend that we don't have feelings, and that's what's reflected on the radio.
Yep. And when you're in pain, you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
My mentor taught me, he said, pain is expensive and nobody can afford it. Why do you think a billionaire will lose his money and jump in front of a train and kill himself?
And you can't avoid it either.
Black people, I ain't doing that. I'm broke. We gonna lay in the bed a couple of days and
we
get back up and try it again.
We gonna figure that shit out.
All day.
We gonna figure that shit out.
It's funny because I had somebody posted a meme like, you know, y'all dating niggas that you know, make y'all pay half the rent or make you pay half the mortgage. You know, if you ain't a man is a provider. If you don't try to live, you ain't live by the Bible when your legs was open. Don't try to live by the Bible now.
Right.
You know, you know. And for me, I don't like that
double standard.
The standard,
I don't
and even the stance.
I don't like
It's just a fucked up standard.
I think you should do what's best for you and your relationship. You know what I mean? And for me, I think it's a culture thing. White people were always in a better position than we were. So white men were able to take care of the whole family and have, you know, a housewife at home.
Yeah.
But black people, mom and dad had to work. So we weren't afforded.
We gotta catch up.
We weren't afforded the same opportunities to go out and get one job, you know, and be able to have.
We had to catch up.
We had to catch up. We had to work. So when you're talking now I'm like nervous trying to talk to you because I feel like the moment we go out on a date, I gotta pay your bills, or the moment we get serious, you know what I mean? You want to be taken care of. I don't like the entitlement these days. It's an entitlement thing. What you think?
And I don't like it leaking into the music.
And it leaks it. That's my point. That's why I brought it up. It links into the music.
There's no "Isn't She Lovely?" And all these niggas is having kids every 2 days.
Yeah, it's like
there's no song.
It's what can you do for me?
Isn't she lovely? Where's that emotion?
Yeah.
Because every emotion now is strip club and a threesome.
Yep.
That's the only thing that we talking about in music.
Yep.
That's
and
true.
getting paid.
And rap is, you know, it's not even about, you know, how good you are as a rapper. It's about how tough you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Which usually means you about to go to jail.
Yeah. So it's like I've seen
Or die.
I've seen these
Or
rappers,
how you trend on social media. That's
These
pretty much.
Yeah, but
rappers-
you about to go to jail or die.
Yeah.
These rappers want to shoot people and they want to kill people because they want street cred that makes them look tougher than what
Which
they
makes-
probably
yeah.
really are.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, you know, what I'm not interested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my 90s heart, you know, I'm trying to start a movement of getting back to vulnerability, getting back to when love mattered and when it was important. Listen, Anita Baker said, "Operator, get my baby on the line." Just the other night, we had a whole fight. I admit that I was out of control.
Yeah.
Ain't no woman talking
Nah,
like that. She
nah,
ain't
they
talking about
not.
I was out of control. She like, fuck you, nigga. I got 10 niggas in my DM right now.
Nowadays, everything is everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
And that's the way people
And
look at it.
nobody wants to do the work.
Right. And that's too bad. You know why? Because everybody feels like everybody's replaceable because social media got people's minds fucked up.
And that's my problem with music.
Social media got you thinking everybody replaceable. You know what I mean?
The
And that ain't
golden age of music,
Yep.
there was a range of emotions. Now that emotion does exist. Of
Yep.
I was right and fuck you.
It do.
That was Parliament Funkadelic. There's other people like Keith Sweat. Like I was wrong, baby, please. That's Keith Sweat. There's Jodeci. Come and talk to me.
Favorite group of all time.
There's a whole range of emotions. Like everything doesn't have to be the strip club, a threesome.
right.
Bitch, fuck you.
Right.
Nigga, fuck you.
it's
It doesn't have to be that. That can exist because we know that's always existed in our community. But there has to be more than that. You know what I mean? Like, because it exists.
But at the end of the day, like I feel like the perception about it is it's all about acceptance, and this is what I mean by that. people are not going to be comfortable with identifying with those emotions unless they feel it's acceptable by their peers for them to show that. And that, I think, is what the problem is. So when you drop music like what you have out now, what you came out with, and what it was in that time, it made it acceptable for you to go ahead and be transparent about these things. But now people look at like, oh, if you say that, or if you show that, or if you present this emotion, you soft, like you whack.
I disagree with that.
So you do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because, and I saw it happening way back then. It's not that people feel that you're going to be soft. People go to the lowest common denominator and they think they're not going to make money. Those are two different things.
Well, yeah, that I agree with.
That's a part of it. You said, honestly, the greatest thing. The greatest thing you said was everybody feels like everybody is replaceable.
Right.
I mean, it really don't get no better than that when you really break that down.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to social media.
Yep.
It's like literally,
that does
the
it.
moment I get into an argument with you, I'm gonna get online and scroll and see everything that I've ever wanted.
Yeah.
All the
Right
validation.
here. All the validation
All
that
the
I need is
validation.
right
Yep.
here.
And you think that what you don't know is what's involved in that, or whatever the case is. But it has people feeling like there's a bunch of options.
For sure.
And all you see is the attractive stuff about it,
Yep.
or that person, or whatever the case is. So and that's what we living in. And I don't know what the answer to it is, because it's not going to change, because that's what draws people to these things.
Well, we got to change the narrative, and the people that control that are people like you all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We gotta do better.
And taking a stance and playing that kind of music, playing that real vulnerable music. It ain't about just 90s. 90s set the standard for me. Because that's my era, but just
that's my era too.
Being able to put that out and being
90s.
confident in it.
Damn,
you know
I
what I
feel
mean?
old. My era was the 70s. I guess I'm old.
No, we
You
talking
niggas.
about like era in terms
talking
of
about
like
music.
musically.
Yeah,
me too.
Like to me, the
I'm talking about
90s is the
the
greatest.
70s did it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. But the
To
90s,
this day, I listen
the
to
90s
70s
is the
music all day.
greatest. 90s and 2000s is the
Greatest era.
music era.
New Jack Swing,
No way.
90s
No
hip
way,
hop.
no
Like,
way,
know,
no
I'ma
way,
tell
no
you
way.
why.
No way, no way.
I'm gonna tell you why.
No way, ain't no way.
It was more. You said it actually. You said everybody had a sound, and I'm not saying everybody didn't have a sound in the 70s, but it just seemed like it kind of was still the same vibe. But there was a difference
Only for half of it.
between Jodeci and Boyz II Men.
Yeah.
There was a difference between Whitney Houston and Toni Braxton.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a difference between, Ja Rule and DMX.
Yeah.
There was a difference between you and Carl Thomas.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own sound, had their own flavor, and everybody affected
And their own
everybody
message.
differently.
Yeah.
And their
Their own
own message. You know what I mean?
and there was room for all of it.
And it was room.
That's the thing. There was room for nigga when you came out.
I don't want to get into this conversation real. We got into this conversation real deep last time, so we're not gonna do this.
Yeah,
right now.
well then that point proven then. 'Cause that-
no.
that's-
I won that shit,
Nah.
nigga. I kill you, Donald Trump.
Okay. Anyway, but that's a good point. You know what I mean? There was room for all of it.
But no,
it was
I
all
feel
welcome.
you.
It was room.
It was still kind of like that. Yeah.
And social media is so huge now. I believe it helped and it hurt.
Social media is the devil.
I'm telling you it is. Because now it's like, especially record labels, they chase trends now. They don't chase longevity.
Or artistry.
Or artistry. It's about what is working now. I was just talking on my Facebook Live about, the young girl who's the girl that was on Dr. Phil.
Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside.
Oh God, kill yourself. That's her name.
She talking crazy to her mom. She
Yeah,
cussing Dr.
yeah,
Phil, but
yeah.
guess what? She got a record deal and I don't.
Yep.
And she got so many followers.
And she got
after
paid
that
too,
bullshit.
didn't she? Like
Yeah, she got
some
paid.
Hey,
She got paid,
you know what I mean? Like, so now
and she's a lousy bitch.
real artistry is in competition with
bullshit.
with disrespect,
Yeah,
and bullshit.
yeah.
So it's not like now I can't get a record deal because I ain't on Dr. Phil cussing my mom out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, that's a good point too.
Yeah, I called somebody a couple months ago, like, yo, let's try to get a meeting. They was like, oh, you got something on TikTok? Like, what?
Ain't that some bullshit right there?
What?
I know that's bullshit to you, cause you honestly talented.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not about that anymore.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? People
And that's
don't.
sad,
Yeah,
especially for us, like for black people,
yes,
because it been a lot of other people, like pop music, that hasn't been talented and that has
Yeah, it's true.
blown up. But for us, like we kind of pride ourselves on having talent
On
and
really
bringing
being
something to the table. And it's sad when we have to go through that.
Yep.
How do you sit back and watch that? Like, how do you sit back and identify with it and understand that is what reality is right now?
No, I get pissed, and then see, I don't say it that much because I don't want it to sound like, oh, get off my lawn,
or
but you don't want to sound like that, but
or bitter.
Yeah, but that's the truth.
But
I mean, I'm not bitter.
But real is real though.
Because no, I'm not bitter about it because it's 25 years later.
Yeah,
I said, I see you motherfuckers in 25 years. I see y'all,
and you're really not gonna see them. You know what I mean? So,
well, I'm gonna look for them. I'm gonna look for them in 25 years.
So for me, it's like sometimes I'll be wishing that I was born, that I was at the age I am now when he first came out.
And I feel the same way
Because now,
about the 70s.
you know, back in the day, he could have probably taken me to a label in New York, and it'd have been over. I'd have had a deal right then and there.
It'd have been over.
But now, please.
Yeah.
That's a good point right there too.
And you know what he just showed me? Because I have spent so many years like, I should have been born. You just said the same thing that I'd be saying. Yep. Wow. That's crazy.
It's different. I would have been different. I would have been received differently.
Wow, he just said the same shit that I be saying.
We're in the music industry is in a pandemic. You talking about COVID?
Okay, so let me ask both of y'all this question.
Fuck music, music.
So look, music is in a pandemic.
So let me ask both of y'all this question. Okay. Based off where this is going, how do you individually stay ahead of the evolution curve?
Tell me what you mean when you say that.
So based off of what you are noticing and experiencing that is happening in the industry and what you're trying to do, and you see where it's going, you see how it's evolving, right? How do you stay ahead of that curve to remain relevant, to remain important, to remain able to win?
Well, the truth is winning is relative.
Facts, I agree.
And I used to always...
I saw your post the other day.
I had a dream of success, and I used to, in my head, being famous was success. So no matter if I had a video that had 500,000 views on YouTube, if it didn't make me famous, I didn't count that as success.
Right.
So winning is relative, and for me, you have to remain relevant to yourself and to your own emotions. So now I'm not chasing 1 million followers. Would it be nice to have them? Yes. But I'm not chasing the next trend on TikTok. I'm not making songs that's hot on the radio right now. I'm doing what's best for me and what makes me feel good.
Okay.
And if you fall in line with what makes me feel good and I get an opportunity based on that, then that's where I'm gonna be.
Okay.
But I'm not, I had to make a decision not to chase that because I kept being disappointed. You know, you know how it feels to go in a meeting and play 5 songs that you wrote, produced, engineered, and sang, and it don't mean nothing because you ain't got a million followers?
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, not the million followers,
but it's just, you know, it's different. So you have to, for your own sanity, be okay with it. And for your own sanity, you got to be okay with, like, it's funny because we dropped the album last week, and we peaked at number 23 on the iTunes R&B chart.
Saw that.
And I was like, man, it would have been nice to be number 1, but guess what? I'm right next to Usher Confessions album. I had to change my perspective of what number 1 is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you keep chasing number 1, it's just like, and it never comes, you'll never be satisfied with what you released.
Okay.
I got a better one for you. You might get number 1, just like Michael Jackson put out Thriller, and for the rest of his life, he was chasing Thriller. You already won.
Yep.
You already won. It's all inside of you.
Yep, it's inside.
It's like the fucking Wiz. We went through all that shit chasing, and it was inside of you the whole time.
Yeah.
No, that's real shit.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, think about it. He made Thriller.
Yeah.
And he spent the rest of his career, like, I know so many stories of people that I know personally that was supposed to work on stuff with him. And I don't want to put it out there, but bottom line is he spent his career chasing Thriller as opposed to realizing that you already did it.
Right.
You already did it.
Yeah. But the truth is, a lot of times when people do stuff, they want it again.
Yeah. The high from
No, he wanted to top it.
Right. So it's still a part of that.
You're not gonna top Thriller,
that
nigga.
high. It's that high.
But look, that self competition is healthy in my opinion. Like when you try to outdo yourself.
Not when you made Thriller, nigga.
I understand that, but I'm just saying.
In regular life,
I get
but
you.
regular life is not Thriller.
And it's okay to do it safely, but when you become a slave to it, nothing you do, you will be okay with.
But what is the definition of becoming a slave to it? That would change based off who you're asking.
Becoming a slave to it is not appreciating the creativity and the greatness that he made many times after Thriller.
Right.
So to him, he may not even look like this is not good enough because
and you can chase it, but while you're chasing it, appreciate what you're doing in the meantime.
Yeah. And so that's what I've decided to do now. I'm chasing continued success, but I'm not going to become a slave to it. And I'm going to appreciate the fact that I'm on this podcast right now because I feel like right now I'm on the Breakfast Club.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, I appreciate this even at that level. You know what I mean?
Right.
I appreciate when, somebody sends me a message and say, yo, your song, changed my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, that's more important than being on the billboard because you be on the billboard and not touch nobody. You know what I mean? And not make no impact.
Preach, yo.
You know what I'm saying? I know niggas right now that got 1 million followers that live at home with his mom.
Oh yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Literally.
There's quite a few of them actually. There's
Literally. You know what I could do with 1 million followers? You know what I did with millions, billions, trillions with just 60,000? Nigga, you know what I could do with 1 million followers? You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's different. I've decided to be okay with where I'm at and where I'm going. You know what I mean? And you have to make a decision of what success is
Means
to you.
Yeah.
What it means to you, what it means for you. You know what I mean? If I get 2 hits and that carries me for the rest of my life, I'll be okay.
Because your vision of success
Yep.
might not be what my vision of success
No,
is.
exactly. And
It
I
might
think,
not be what Instagram's
right.
vision of
And
success
I think that right there is the point that needs to consistently be talked about just amongst the masses, because I think that people get caught up in other people's visions of success.
Well, the masses are caught up, and they're already caught up.
But it's unhealthy
you can only
sometimes though,
change
because
people one at a time at this point.
but look at all the anxiety that comes from people that feel like, well,
No, I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? Like
I feel you.
I can't get that, so I'm not going to be looked at the way I want to be looked at by that person, and now I have to be on drugs, and now I have
and
to
mind you, that person 9 times out of 10 don't give a fuck about you.
Exactly. Almost 10 times out of 10
I've
probably.
said that along, like there's a clip that I posted of us on this podcast. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember that
And
because
I'm
I
like-
posted it first.
and I'm-
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got this guy. Okay. Well, no.
Yo.
Like a lot of
Yo.
times you'll do something, and what you're doing is, and I learned this from Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis had this conversation with me. He's like, you're trying to impress people who at the end of the day really don't give a fuck about you. Like if you go broke and they find out, they're gonna laugh at you.
Yep.
They don't love you. And you're going out of your way to try to impress this person or these people.
Right.
So that's a part of becoming a slave to success.
That's
You could
definitely a
you
slavery.
could become
That's definitely
a slave
slavery.
to being accepted by people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, I decided.
I'm guilty of that.
Watch this. I've decided I'm not going to chase a hit record. Because you could become a slave to a hit record.
Oh, yeah.
If you think about it, I know people right now that don't have hit songs out that are touring the world right now, that are filling up theaters and things like that. But when you have a hit record and then you don't have one,
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
point too.
people only come for your hit song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you only as good as your last hit. I
But
mean, that's one of the biggest
Yeah.
phrases in radio. Like,
But
you know what I'm saying?
But the truth is, when Michael Jackson was going to do that last tour, and if he come to Atlanta, were you not going to go because he have a hit record on the radio right then and there? Or were
I
you
went
going
anyway.
Right. You were going because of the impact that he made on your life over the last 30 years.
Yeah.
That's the
30?
Thank you.
I'm
50,
talking,
nigga.
I'm talking about my, I don't know how old he is. I'm talking about my.
It don't matter. I'm sick of your shit, Travis. God damn it.
Kickback podcast. Only on the Kickback podcast.
All day.
I'm sick of your shit.
I'm
You don't
just
give
saying.
Michael Jackson
You know-
30 years.
You know when I was born? Take a guess.
1997.
Hell no. I was parallel parking in 97. No.
Boy, you
Wait,
crazy.
wait. What
Boy,
year
you
was born?
crazy.
No, I was born in 87.
Oh, 87. That was my year, nigga.
What
Nigga, let me tell you about
were you at
87.
in 87?
I was selling drugs.
Huh?
I was selling drugs. And actually, I was in high school, and I was selling drugs. And the end of 87, if I'm not mistaken, was when the first Guy album came out. No, that was the
Okay.
end of 88.
I was about to say that.
So
I think that
87, excuse me, I'm going through my shit.
Travis, you see this? Okay.
87. Nigga, you was born in 87?
87.
Nigga, I got shoes older than you. They don't sing better than you, though.
This is a good conversation, man. To just be able to unpack like stuff that
I
people
need you
think
to teach
about.
me how to sing, too.
Wow. That's a compliment right there.
But wait, did you see that nigga just... That mean he ain't gonna do it?
No, that's not what
You
that
not gonna
means.
teach me how to sing?
I mean, he don't need to be.
I know what he.
Okay, teach me how to do that shit that you did.
Go ahead.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Live lessons on the Kickback. Go.
No, don't teach me now.
Yeah, teach him right now.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nigga, I showed it to you.
I know, I remember.
Okay, let's see the lesson. Let's go.
I have a question.
No, we're not doing that here.
I got a question for you. This is a great, transparent question.
Let's go.
If I was this age at the height of, when you first came out, was it 2000 or 99?
No, 96.
96. Okay, so who would you have taken me to get a deal? Who would have appreciated me based on what you know about me?
That's a great question.
Based on what I know about you,
That's a good question.
let me take it back to 96. L.A. Reid, definitely. LaFace definitely would have appreciated you. Now, mind you, I was on Def Jam, so let me think of who else would. Sylvia Rome, Gerald Busby, and Motown, because Motown, it's Motown. Yeah, that's where I took you. Because remember, they had Boys to Men.
See?
They had, yeah. Oh, we'd have got this money.
Now, how's that feel?
That's a great question.
I know it is.
Because
I know. I already
in
know.
my head.
Yes, I know this.
It literally made me like,
Yeah.
man, because we don't even have executives like that anymore who really, you know what I mean? So for me, I'm thinking like, man, what would it have been like to be able to sing for L.A. Reid or Sylvia Rome, or what they think? And you know what I started thinking is, what would they think now?
Oh, nigga, I can tell you.
If I played something for them right now, would they have the same feeling that if I had played it in 96?
Well, they wouldn't have the same feeling, but nothing to do with you. They wouldn't have the same feeling because they would know that they're not in the position to affect it at all. But in 96,
The same way, yeah.
nigga.
Damn, that's a good point too.
No. Because if you know, that's like an old boxing trainer that he can't train nobody no more, and he see the best boxer ever. It's not gonna affect him as when he's in his heyday. It's like, he's the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be able to affect it now.
Yeah.
But back then, we'd have got this money.
Boy.
We'd have got this money.
Boy.
What? Okay, so what about the industry did you always wish you were privy to as you were coming up, listening to people like Case and in the 90s and being a singer, being an artist yourself? What's that one thing about the industry you wish you would have experienced?
You was 9 when I came out? God damn. Okay, go ahead.
You said
what's that one thing that within the industry, within the movement, within the feeling that you wish you would have experienced based off things you were watching as an artist?
That question is so multi-layered.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's go. We got time.
I'm trying to think. What do I wish I had known then that I know now?
Wish that you could have experienced as you were watching.
That you could have been a part of.
Been a part of. The height of Bad Boy.
Okay.
The height of just Biggie and Faith and Jodeci and just that whole world when music was bigger than life. When you didn't need 16 artists to be on a stage to fill an arena. You know what I mean? When it was just one person that was coming to town and it was gonna sell out. You know what I mean? Just when you were going into a record store to sign autographs and people were standing outside the line just to get a CD signed.
Yeah, man.
And back then, you gotta understand, we didn't have social media. We didn't have Instagram. We went to Circuit City and spent, and CDs was $21.
$21.99, baby.
You can't even get you can't even get a nigga to listen to your song on YouTube now
for free.
For free.
And singles was $7.99.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we paid
that just took me
$20,
back.
and it was almost $30 for a double disc, right?
Wow.
Yep.
So for me, it's like there was a different kind of dedication. But the truth is, I really believe that the media controls what people believe is good. Because if you think about it, if every radio station in America started playing "Never Love You Again" by Travis Malloy, I'd be number one right now.
Radio is power.
Yeah, that's repetition.
So
And of
for
course,
me-
I'm gonna say that, but
so what I'm saying is we have to use our power to put that back at number one, because it's not the labels, and it's not the people, it's what you make them believe.
Okay. So let me explain.
Go ahead.
So let me explain why that can't happen.
Yeah, I was about to
Trust
say.
me, I know why.
I wish it could.
We just started talking about COVID
No, I
and
wish it
conspiracy,
could.
so you know I know.
Yeah, I wish it could.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if it could.
Yeah.
Here's the real reason why that's not the case. The reason why that's not the case anymore is because when you do things like research, radio has gotten so competitive. For example, in Atlanta alone, right? There are 10 urban stations on the FM dial in Atlanta, which means all 10 urban stations compete against each other in the ratings books. The books are now calculated month by month, and ratings make or break a radio station, period, right? Which means that you don't have the opportunity to take risks anymore, like break new music and stuff like that. You don't have that opportunity to do that anymore, because if you do that, that 4 minutes that you're playing that new song that nobody's familiar with, everybody has tuned out of the radio
Is that not
station.
the same conversation we had about the labels?
Yeah, and that's where it's gone to now. So radio stations cannot afford to do that anymore.
We had the same conversation.
And you know what's funny? It's so funny because I just dropped this my 90s Heart album, and simultaneously I have a gospel remix that's going viral on TikTok right now.
Oh yeah, they loving that. They loving that.
I love you. It's 1 in a million. I remade Missy and Aaliyah.
Oh, dope. I haven't heard that.
Oh yeah, they loving that.
And I turned it to gospel, so it has over 30,000 reels.
Nice.
Of people redoing it between Instagram and TikTok
and remixing it.
So
Yeah, they
I have
love
to
it.
shout out to Reggie Rouse at V103.
Reg.
I never met him before.
Reggie.
Never seen him.
Oh, that's the homie.
Don't even know what he looked like. He found me on Instagram 2
Reggie's
weeks
the
ago
homie. Reggie's
and
the
was
homie.
like, yo, this shit is everywhere. I need you to email it to me right now. So they're playing my gospel remix on the R&B
Oh, that's
stations
dope.
every day.
Yeah, Reggie is my dude.
You know, so
that's my dude.
that's a great,
and that's definitely
great
his
guy.
dude.
Definitely, yeah, of
So
course.
you gotta take me to meet him.
Done deal.
So he hit me up on, but that was a blessing for me. It was like, you know.
But let me tell you about a person like Reggie though. So here's the thing. Reggie is a individual that's not really common. What he does is different than what a lot of these PDs do
I can
now.
feel it.
Because PDs now really it's all political and it's all numbers. But Reggie still programs a radio station based off feel.
And that's
the thing about him.
That's
and
important.
Let me give you an example. Reggie will program. I've been on the air when Reggie has called me and said, "Hey, drop the next 2 songs and play this and this." Why? Because it's raining outside. Wow. Like he does shit like that.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'd be like, wait, that is the most brilliant
that's
shit.
such a vibe.
The first time he did that to me, I was like, yo, my respect level was already high for him, but it went through the roof because I was like, that is a person who is programming by temperature and by feel and passion. When I first came to Atlanta and I told Reggie I was bringing Case on, I was like, me and Case is brothers, man. He was like,
we had fun.
He was like, bring him. I was like, bet. Dude, Case with me for a whole 4 hours. We were just vibing. Why? Because
But you left the part out. I was in a recliner with my feet up, with my son sitting right there. Like,
but we
got a picture of that shit.
Yeah, but it was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Reggie programs based off vibe and based off feel. Like if the Falcons are playing, he gonna play Pastor Troy. He gonna play right then. He gonna drop everything and play those records. That's how he does it.
He called me in the middle of me having COVID, trying to catch my breath. Hit me up and was like, yo, man, this song is everywhere. And he said, and it really touched me. Email it to me right now. I'm like, you gonna play it on the gospel thing? He said, no, I'm playing this on the R&B.
Yeah.
No, we gonna play that.
So now every day people are hitting me up like, yo, Travis, your gospel song is playing on a. So it makes me feel good because for a long time I felt like I had to pick. Now we're going into another conversation.
Which is fine.
I'm a church boy that always, loved making gospel and R&B. But, we live in a world that when God gives you multiple gifts, the world tries to force you to pick one.
Wow.
So for
Say
me,
that.
I always even battle with that internally, feeling like I had to pick. And now I'm in a place now where I do what I want to do, especially now that I pay my own bills.
Yeah.
I do what I want to do. So I'm going to drop this Making Love album, and then we're going to sing I Love You, Jesus over here on the 1 in a Million beat. And now look, we on one of the biggest radio stations in the world. Yeah. I ain't even know who to call to get them my 90s hard. They didn't call me, playing this. So this it's just how it happens. You know what I mean? It's organic and it's a blessing. And I'm super, super grateful. And Kay shouldn't have told me he know these people because now I'm gonna text him and have him set me up a meeting with.
I know Reggie.
No, I'm talking about Sylvia.
Oh, man,
we got a meeting with Sylvia next week, boy.
Hey.
You better start sending out some texts this week. No, so it's a vibe.
It's a vibe. But see, the thing about it, man, again, it just has a lot to do with the organic progression of the way you feel internally. And when you experience something from somebody that gives you a feeling, there are certain people that will expound upon that feeling, and there are certain people that are threatened by that feeling.
That's so true.
And you just have to hope that you're around the earlier.
I literally just made a post on Instagram, and I gotta read it to you.
Go ahead.
It says sometimes even the people who are already successful and can put you in a position to change your life are intimidated by you and your
There
gift.
it is.
It said when you're the best at what you do, sometimes it'll cost you. But don't worry, it's not you, it's them. I've experienced that. Sometimes, I literally, a guy told me one day, and I didn't know what it meant when he said it, but he looked at me and he said, you know, it's rough being the most gifted one in the room. Because and I'm in there just, you know, with idols of mine that are not as gifted as me.
Right.
And I know that they can change my life. So you know what it's like to kind of dumb yourself down and and not be as great as you are.
Because you don't want to be threatening because you got some place you're trying to get.
Because you're trying
and
to
you
get,
need them to get to that place you're trying to get.
Man, I've been in positions so many times where I knew I was more gifted than the person that could change my life, but I had to dumb myself down so that they weren't intimidated, so that they would continue to want to work with me.
Don't
and things
that
like
shit
that.
hurt?
It's crazy, but you know what? I'm just so free from that now because I'm not chasing that anymore. I'm not dumbing myself down for an opportunity.
And you gotta attract the right people. Let me tell you, I met Travis in a DM. He put out that gospel project, and it came out, and I'm listening to it, and I'm like, and he used to like my stuff, so I DM'd him like, yo, this shit is dope, dog. I'm like, this is dope right here, and that's
was
how
it the one in a million?
No,
it was something before that.
Yeah,
it was something before that. Yeah.
It was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Faith journey. Faith journey.
That's dope.
And that's how we ended up doing that. And then and then a year later, I did a virtual concert, and I had Zaytoven, I had Case, and I had Kim Burrell.
Damn.
And we all
When was this?
It's online still.
It's online.
It was the beginning of the pandemic.
Ooh wee.
But man, when I tell you it's an iconic show. Because
that sounds like some fire
right there. We gave you
there.
every piece of the music industry. We gave you trap. We
Yeah.
gave you legendary R&B. I had Kim Burrell sing "Through the Fire" by Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was what it was. You know what I mean? And it would have been nice if it was on BET. Yeah, that's cool. But for me, it touched who it needed to touch.
But
Still
hold on.
it.
But
it can still go on BT.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, how
but-
about that? How about that?
But you don't need that
Billions,
do y'all see?
trillions.
Do y'all see on all these cameras Case taking the role of my manager now?
I'm
He
trying
don't
to
even
tell
understand.
you.
He's setting up. I'm setting up all kinds of meetings in my head.
I'm
so
trying to tell you.
Don't catch COVID next week, nigga. I'm telling you now. We got meetings next week.
If I do, just push the meeting back to the week after that. Nigga, you know we get down. I fuck with you. You know I fuck with you. You already know, babe. You know what it is.
Man, continue. This is the brand is crazy. What else you gonna do with the brand? Because it can't.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm putting this in the atmosphere right now. I'm hoping that Nike will write me a check for $50 million.
Let's go.
Everything that I've been able to, I've manifested working with this man.
Right.
Me just listening to him growing up was manifestation. So I know what I say. When I say it, it happens. I'm looking forward to sitting down at a table like this with somebody at Nike.
Phil Knight.
And one of them, he playing with me.
Let's go. Phil Knight.
We about to be flying out.
Phil Knight. Let's go.
I need them
Seattle,
to write me a
Let's
check
go.
because I know what we've done with no marketing, no promotion, no major, nothing. I know what I did in a year.
Yeah.
So with that Nike check on the back, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I'm pulling up in a Maybach next year when we do this podcast next year.
Ooh, let's go.
And the new Maybach fire too.
So and I didn't even realize. And let me tell you
man.
how much manifestation I'm in right now. When I just said that, I didn't even know you was wearing Nike until I just looked at it.
Yeah.
I got a better one for you. You tell him.
What?
He said Maybach.
That's that. We talked about that already. That's where.
No, you ain't talking about it with him.
What?
Maybach.
What about it? I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Oh, okay. I talked to you.
No, tell him now.
He's the finance manager at Mercedes.
Director, but yeah.
Oh, excuse me. See, now he want to talk. Wait, hold on. I said it 3 times.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Multiple hustles. We about to.
I'm all over the place.
We about to.
He know. Like it's different.
Now you got shit to say?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Listen, I gotta get you a shirt. My business partner owns a brand. See, I got millions, billions, trillions, and his brand, William Parker, is Multiple Hustles.
I need that.
Well,
I need that.
I got you.
No,
It's
don't.
But wait, let me tell you.
Let me have something.
Tell you.
You know what I'm
Travis
saying?
came to the studio one time and he had like a spare T-shirt.
No, don't
He said,
do
"Here, put
that.
this on."
Spare T-shirt.
Wait, he was like, "Here, put this on. Here, put this on."
Not a spare T-shirt.
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, put this on." You know how I know? I don't want to talk about it. Anyway,
Let me tell you something.
Montravious.
I'm going to get y'all the multiple hustles. I'm going to tell you why this is special to me. I was walking in the mall. I'm going to tell y'all how I met William. I was walking in the mall, and he had on multiple hustles brand. And I looked, I said, yo, what's up, bro? I said, that thing is fire you wearing. He said, yeah, that's my own brand. I said, man, you need to help me start my own.
Oh, just like that.
This is before Millions, Billions, Trillions.
That's just dope. Like that.
And he came to my house, and he sat me down and showed me how to do it. What to do with the numbers, the website, everything, all that, and now he is the product manager for Millions, Billions, Trillions.
Oh wait, me and you about to talk.
It's unity.
Me and you about to talk.
It's about if we would learn unity, we could.
That's our biggest problem.
That's our bigger. It's about coming together. Because when I get that $50 million check from Nike, he's a millionaire immediately.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's all about unity and coming together and doing it together. That's our biggest
problem.
You know what I'm saying? So that's our biggest problem. And that's why I believe that God is using me to be one of the pillars of bringing that unity back together in our community.
That's dope.
Because the truth is, we can't talk about pop and white music because they support each other. And that's just the truth. They do.
Yeah, that's just true. Like when you do that remix for Never Love You Again. If you do a remix for that song and I'm not on it, I promise you can't come outside no more.
I got you. It's a done deal.
I'm just telling you.
It's a done deal.
And I love you.
And he don't even know.
And I love you, but you can't come outside no more.
He just added another meeting because now we're going to be talking about trading what I got in for a Mercedes.
Let's go.
So you got to text me the
address. Let's go.
That's during the daytime.
But don't act like a Ravens fan.
Never.
With this
I would
remix.
never do
don't
that.
Act like a Ravens fan with this remix.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't. No. You can't do that.
I'm just saying.
You don't support the Steelers?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He has no choice. I kill this nigga.
Say, I don't play that.
Yeah.
We Steelers.
I'm a Steeler family.
Win or lose.
Yeah.
Win or lose.
I don't give a fuck.
It
Tommy
doesn't
Maddox.
matter.
It don't matter.
When I seen them say goodbye, Ben.
Yeah.
Did you lose it?
Did you lose it a little bit?
I teared up. I teared up.
Did you tear up a little bit?
Yeah, I teared up. But wait, even my wife was like, "Oh, he's crying." I'm like, yeah, he's crying.
Let me ask you this. It's a funny story about the Steelers. Obviously, being born and raised in Pittsburgh, it's funny because as big as social media is right now, it doesn't seem like these athletes were as big as they were back in the 90s. And what I mean by that is, I'm thinking about Yancey Thigpen,
my brother,
and Plaxico Burress. There was a bigness about NFL then. It just seems a little bit more. It seems a little more trendy now.
Okay, yeah, but can I say one thing?
Uh-huh.
Yancey Thigpen, that's a Pittsburgh thing. Plaxico, I fuck with Plaxico.
But they was huge.
Yeah, but not Yancey Thigpen, that's a Pittsburgh thing.
Come on, dog. I know, but
Yancey Thigpen,
here's
I know, but I love
dog,
Yancey.
not Yancey Thigpen. Travis, don't do this to me. Don't make me do this.
Stewart?
So he said what? Yeah, Slash.
Okay.
But okay. Cordell Stewart, Yancey Thigpen.
But we talk Deion Sanders. I'm talking about like
Sanders.
I'm talking about the excitement of NFL
because,
in the 90s. It was huge.
Yeah.
Greg
Lloyd. That's my brother.
Chad Brown.
Greg Lloyd.
Those was my dudes.
Y'all gonna leave my brother out this conversation?
Hold on, I didn't get there yet.
Okay, because that's disrespectful.
Hold up, and what's my man? They say Lathon Flowers. Oh, we had them dudes. We had
Mike Logan. That's old school.
Rod Woodson.
Rod Woodson.
Oh, come on now.
Man, come on. That's Rod Woodson.
So here's the way from what
you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah, this is what I believe and why.
Cornell Lake.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's old school.
Yeah, that's it.
My brother's not that old, bro.
He's not that old.
Cornell Lake. I'm saying
he's not older than Rod Woodson.
That's 90.
They're the same. So okay, this is what
I'm
I perceive the answer.
137 years old.
So if you think about it, again, it goes back kind of to social media in a way because now these athletes or whatever, they're more accessible, which regularizes you.
Right. That's my point.
That's what it is.
You could see Antonio Brown, everything he do. Anytime he get into an argument with a girlfriend, if he's outside acting, we see it.
He's regularized.
But there's an excitement. That's why Beyonce's in hiding right now. Because I'm telling you, when she come out this year doing something, everybody gonna go crazy because you ain't really seen her.
Yeah.
You know,
when you have access to a person, it makes it knocks out the star power a little bit. Because they become regular. They become a little bit more, and that's the way it's always been. But it's a perceptual thing, right?
True.
The person, that's why if you look at people like Michael Jackson, there was a lot of people that said that Chris Brown was going to be the next Michael Jackson. Well, there was a lot of people that said that, though. There's a lot of people that said that, right?
He could have been.
He could have been, but you know what he did?
He made himself too next Bobby Brown.
He made himself too accessible, and he made himself he made himself seem too human. That's what he did.
Yeah.
And yes, he did. He made himself too accessible.
Okay, cool.
He was in nightclubs, and he was. Michael Jackson went to nobody's nightclub ever. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Jackson, you couldn't reach out and touch like that.
Yeah,
and that's what it is.
But that's social media too.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
We have too much access to people's lives.
You could DM a person right now, and you can see if they read it.
Yep.
You couldn't do that in the 90s.
You could be like, nigga, fuck you.
You could be
fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right about that.
You couldn't do that in the 90s. You couldn't DM Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't working that way.
Say? People will never understand how fucking big Michael Jackson was.
No, they won't. They won't understand that.
Unless you live through it, it's hard to explain that shit.
You can't even conceptualize that.
He was bigger than all these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And there was no social media.
All of them.
But
that's part of the reason why.
Yeah, but it's hard to explain that shit to motherfuckers that didn't live through it.
It's the truth. It's so funny because I even be talking about my God. There's a video of Michael Jackson on YouTube, and the lady said, how are you dealing with your financial situation? He said, I'm in an incredible financial situation. I just wrote someone a check for $500 million. That thing hurt my soul. First of all, what did they do for you that you wrote somebody a check? And then even at the end of his life, when they say Michael Jackson died broke, his rent. Then they say, then 5 seconds after that, his rent was $100,000 a month.
Right.
Well, in all fairness, I can write a check for $500 million. If you try to cash it, it's not gonna happen.
Michael Jackson was never broke.
No,
I think that broke was
and never will be.
It was. I think broke was a mentality of maybe he didn't bring in 500 million in a year.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
But he brought in 460.
No, that's not what it was. I'm gonna tell you. And this person said it perfect.
Okay.
Sammy Davis Jr. They was like, Sammy, how did you go broke and you make $7 million a year? He was like, easy. I spent $11 million a year. That's how you go broke when you make a gang of money.
Right.
You spend more than it's real easy.
But the truth is, even at that, my thing is, even as big as Michael Jackson is, I believe that he was a billionaire.
Of course.
And when you're paying $100,000 a month in rent, you're not broke.
No.
And also, I believe that Annie was okay. That's just
and
how
Billie
I feel.
Jean was not his lover.
At all.
First of all, fuck that bitch.
Just saying.
He was so humble. He said, I remember Martin Bashir said, "Are you a billionaire, Michael?" He was like,
No, I don't.
He's like,
I remember that.
Somewhere
That's
over
when he
there.
was shopping.
Yeah,
I remember that.
He was
I
like,
remember that.
He was like, "Give me that."
Yeah, I
Martin
remember
Bashir
that.
is
I
a
remember
lousy
that.
motherfucker.
Yeah. He's like, "Give me that."
He was buying statues and shit.
I would
He
like
was
for all
like,
type of
he
shit
was
to
like,
happen to
Michael.
him.
He's like, Michael, these vases are $270,000
Give me two
a
of
piece.
those. Give me two.
He said, "Is there room for that?" He said, "Oh, that's for the other house."
Yeah, I remember that. And they followed him around the whole. I remember that.
He
That's
was at
crazy.
the Venetian Hotel. In
Wow. How things change.
Case, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
When did you realize that you were famous?
That I was famous.
Because sometimes
I'm gonna tell you. No.
Okay.
This is a real easy answer. So the video for "Touch Me, Tease Me" came out on a Saturday, right? And so I was in the studio in Soho, which is a part of New York. Okay. So a week later, I'm walking to the store like I always do.
Rich people, just FYI, Soho is very, very wealthy. But go ahead.
No, I was in the studio. I wasn't rich at all. No, nigga, I wasn't rich at all. Like I still had on some. You'd have been like, this nigga about to rob me. And so I'm going to the store, and this dude is walking, and he keeps staring at me. Now I'm fresh off the street, so I'm staring back at him like, what's up? And then he kept walking. Then a lady did it. It was like 3 people. I'm like, oh shit. And somebody was like, I just saw your video. I was like, no. They was like, that's Case. I was like, oh shit, the video came out on Video Music Box that day.
Wow.
And that was the first time I realized I was famous.
Wow, that's wild.
Like it literally took a week.
I always ask every celebrity this question. And the second question is, what did you do with your first biggest check that you got?
Well, that's 2 different questions. My first biggest check?
Yeah, so your first biggest check, what did you do with it?
Well, my first biggest check came long before I made a record. My first biggest check came, I wrote a song on Usher's first album. I co-wrote on the song, the first song of his album, Baby, You Know That I Can Make. I wrote the second verse of that song.
Wow.
And so I got $4,000. So I bought a Vancouver Canucks hockey jersey. I bought a gold chain with a piece. Hold on. And I went to the strip club. Now, here's the best part. Now this is a rabbit hole. Hold on. So I bought a Vancouver Canucks jersey. I bought a gold chain, and I was living with my baby mama at the time. But me and my best friend, we went to the strip club. And so while we was at the strip club, I was like, I'll be right back. And I went outside with somebody. I wanted to talk to them about something at the strip club. And there was a no. Nah, you niggas ask, you gonna get it. Hold up.
Wait.
And so, yeah, don't do this to me.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about. Okay,
So
go ahead.
I left with one of the strippers.
Thank you.
And we went to the car. So we went to the car and we went to talk, right?
See.
No, I wanted to tell her that, one day I want to be a singer.
Right.
And so it was somebody taking pictures. It was a cab driver. We was right on the West Side Highway. Mm-hmm. So I got out the car and I punched him in the face, blah, blah, blah. And he pulled off. So we finished what we was doing. We go back in the strip club. We come back out an hour later. Mm-hmm. He done busted all my homeboys' car windows, which was the rest of the money that I made from that first check.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So me and my homeboy driving up the West Side Highway. The windows is busted. It's raining. It was drizzling. It's not raining. And then to add insult to injury, my baby mama is like, she did the laundry. She's like, what is this on your boxers?
Oh, God.
This is lipstick.
Oh, God.
I'm like, oh, damn, babe.
Oh, God. On the boxers?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, first of all, I would like to apologize.
I'm devastated.
Oh, now you devastated.
Who you apologizing?
Pick a team.
Who you apologizing
to my kid's mother.
Okay.
I was young. I was 21, I think. But I loved you, and I apologize. And sorry. And I'm mad y'all niggas even brought that shit up.
That was actually a good.
No, it was a terrible story.
But that's one. Okay, so that is $4,000 check.
Yeah, it was $4,000. Nigga, I was like, $4,000. Nigga, I am rich.
Period.
Wow.
You couldn't tell me in 1991.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, think about. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I tried to buy Trump Towers. With that $4,000, nigga.
That's real.
Nigga.
That's
real.
real.
How much for this, nigga?
That's real.
the whole thing.
The whole shit. The whole shit.
Speaking of big checks, I was rushing to get here because I was running late, so I didn't get a chance to play the lottery tonight for $610 million.
Yeah, bro.
So for me,
wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
So
610.
So
What time is it over?
No, it's
over.
It's probably picked already right now.
I think they pick it at 10.
No, they pick it at 11.
Is it 11? Well, you ain't getting no ticket, so don't worry about
So let me go to
Nigga,
it right
watch
now.
this. You can do it online now. Hold up.
It's at 600.
People watching right now like, what
It's
are
at
you doing?
$630 million.
Is it 630 now?
million. And we
it plays in 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's too late to get a ticket.
No, it's not.
I
You
thought
can do
they-
it online.
I thought they
Yo,
stopped.
Seuss,
So do we need to turn the show off?
get us right online.
Is the show over?
online? You can do it online.
So for
Okay,
me,
bye, y'all.
so I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. My brother, what's the first thing you do? You see you hit for $630 million, and the take home is $448 million, and you win tonight. What you doing tonight?
Deleting my social media.
Well, you know you can pay extra money to be anonymous.
Yeah, I know you can.
So, are
But
you really gonna
you're
do
still
that?
not going to be anonymous.
Are
Yeah,
you
you're still not gonna be.
You're still not going to be anonymous.
Are you really going to delete your social
No,
media?
I'm not. I'm just
exactly.
playing around.
I felt that.
No.
So what are you going to do? What you doing tonight? You
The
got
first thing
400
I'm doing is calling my financial advisor. That's the first thing I'm
Tonight?
doing. Yeah, tonight.
Okay.
That's the kind of relationship we have, and
Okay.
that's just from living and learning and becoming an adult and learning how to do the right things with money and all of that. The first call I'm making is him.
You going to sleep tonight or
Hell no, nah. We out. We outside now.
I'm not going to sleep for the
We
next.
out.
Oh no, we
Outside.
outside.
Oh, no, I'm not going outside either.
We're outside
Nah,
tonight.
I'm not going outside now.
Tonight we can beat the rush. We going outside tonight.
outside.
You know what I'm saying? Now then I'm in the crib after that. But
Not me. Now I'm going to the crib.
So for me, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Y'all gotta send me a realtor. I need my crib.
My wife is a realtor.
I need my crib and it furnished in 48 hours. And then I need your home to Bel Air. I also
he said he needs it in 2 days.
yeah.
By Saturday, I need that.
I need my mansion in Sandy Springs
Nah.
in 2 days.
Let me tell you something. If I won that shit right now, you'd be like, yo, for some reason, they imploded the whole Atlantic station.
Are you building something right there?
See,
Yeah, just cause.
that he's
Just
spending
because the whole-
he's spending $20 million
Yeah,
right there.
right then.
That's
Like-
$20 million.
That's more than
Give a
that.
fuck? Nigga.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
just gonna
probably more than
implode it
that.
because I'm sick of you niggas. And I'm building my shit somewhere else.
Period.
How about that? I'm sick of you niggas.
Now, there's a difference between taking care of people and helping people.
Yeah.
Most people's biggest bills are their mortgage and their car notes. Mm-hmm. How many people would you say, back to you, bro, that you're going to take care of? Or how many people do you feel like you're going to help? Because there's people like when I win, there's people that I know in my hands that will never have to worry about anything.
Yeah, there are definitely.
But then there's people that's like, yo, your mortgage is taken care of and your car is paid off. You good?
Yeah. See, so I probably, knowing me, a case of probably answers for me better than I can. But for me, I would say there's a lot of people that are gonna be taken care of because I'm just real generous. Sometimes to a fault.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Sometimes to a fault.
Wait, what do you call taking care of?
What does taking care of mean?
Taking care of to me means that you alter a person's life and you eliminate them of being able to worry about nothing.
No, you're not answering
that's
the
taking
question.
care of a person.
Yeah, but
be
how?
specific.
You talking about number? You talking about a number?
No, specific.
Are you giving
paying
the money?
Are you paying their house? Or are you just paying their bills every month?
No. I'm giving them the money. I'm not. I don't have time to worry about what your bill is.
Okay.
Here's the sum.
Yeah.
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My immediate family, of course, is different because I pay for all that stuff.
What's a comfortable sum for you? Somebody that you're thinking about in your head right now, you got $448 million. How much are you giving that person that you're thinking about right now?
Who's the person?
I don't know. You tell me. So I'm saying that person that you're saying in your head that you're close to, that you know you're going to take care of, how much are you giving?
$1 million.
I got
$1 million.
No. I got at least 10 people off the top of my head that's getting $1 million.
Okay.
How much am I getting? Yeah, let's talk.
First of all,
no. How much am I getting?
how
Me.
much you need?
No,
You got a
no,
job,
no.
That's good.
No.
You got a job,
Big brother, how much am I getting?
All right, let me see. Let me look at you. Let me look at you.
No.
I can look in your eyes and see if you love me.
This nigga said how much you need.
How much am I getting?
I can't take it.
Ooh, he better say the right answer too. How much am I getting?
$237.
See, and
I'm gonna tell you right now, Case. If you win, I don't need the million, but I do need at least 500,000. I'll be good.
You need millions.
This is the thing.
Millions.
This is the thing. If you got $440 million,
I'm not telling none of you niggas.
oh, you gonna?
Dog, you know what?
oh, we gonna know.
No, let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
Because his glasses
No.
gonna change.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be awesome. I'm not telling nobody. What I'm gonna do is call everybody that I fuck with and be like, yo, I need you to meet me here.
That's what I'm doing.
And I'm sending you a ticket. I need you to
That's
meet
what
me
I'm
here
doing.
this day, this time.
That's what I'm doing.
And whoever show up is gonna have an envelope. It's gonna be a table like this.
That's exactly
They
what
all
I'm
gonna
doing.
have an envelope.
An envelope.
And if you didn't show up,
You gonna put them
fucked up.
all in the same room?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they all my people.
Yeah. It's gonna be at least 10 of them.
But
and
wait,
they gonna have an
why
envelope.
would you not put them in the same room?
Because I would handle everybody privately. I would handle everybody
fuck
privately.
that.
I would.
Fuck
I would.
that.
I
Nah.
would.
You know why?
Because I would, you know, I would. Because you don't know people. You don't know. You know what I mean?
Then
So,
you got the wrong friends.
no,
I
I'm
don't have
saying
friends
it's not.
like that.
It's not about my relationship with them. But what if their relationship with each other ain't right? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Whatever
not
the
my
case
problem.
is, like
That's
you
not my
don't
problem.
know.
But no, all my people got good relationship. I'm telling you.
Mine too.
And I'll be like, even if they got the shit that they got going on is bullshit.
You didn't answer the question. I want to know how much am I getting? That's what I want to know. How much?
How much am I getting?
See, you getting 400 million.
Oh, you got $2 million.
Okay, that's fine.
But you got to pay your own taxes.
No, I'm not. That's a gift. I don't got to pay
It's a
money on
gift?
that.
Okay,
no.
my nigga.
Hell
God
no,
damn it, this
hell no.
nigga. Ain't this some bullshit?
There's only $60,000 gift limit, nigga. You can't get too many.
All right, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna
I ain't
force
got
feed
to
it to
tell
you.
nobody. What you talking about? Like I'm finna call somebody. Like, hey,
Look, young Jerry. I'm gonna give you 60. Then next month 60.
hey,
60.
that's
60,
crazy. That's a different type of bread right there, bro.
Immediately, you have more money than mostly every celebrity.
Yeah,
because
by far.
Because
yeah.
even the ones,
Bro,
that,
celebrities don't have what you. A lot of
They
people
don't.
don't
Yeah,
have
they-
what you
they
think
damn
they
sure
do.
But I'm talking about even the ones you think got it. They don't have 400
Yeah, that's what we
million
talking about.
sitting
That's
in the
what
bank.
we
Nobody
about.
had. No, they don't. Nobody has
They
that.
just don't.
And
It's a different kind of liquid.
Yeah, that's not.
man,
liquid.
listen.
Yeah, that's not. That's
First
not
of
the way
all,
to go.
I'm gonna buy my wife a short person that she could just smack the shit out of.
What does a short person mean?
We don't know. We don't know. Like, you know, I should be like, well, how come you didn't do the dishes? Talk to that motherfucker.
Are you still taking the dates on
Yeah.
tour?
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's
still
what you
going
want.
on the road.
Well, no, not the ones that I don't want to.
Okay.
Not the one like I'm doing this shit.
He's lying right now.
No. I'm telling you what's happening. Let's say it's Saturday. I got a show on Sunday. When Sunday morning come, yeah, I'm not doing this shit. Leave me.
I don't believe that.
I'm gonna start talking like this. Leave me.
Leave me.
Let them wait.
Bags.
I'm talking to my son Akeem.
My son works.
That's some bull. He lying to you.
No, you know what I will do?
That dude.
No. I will put out the dopest album, and I will put so much money behind it, nigga.
That's not what he asked you though. That's not what we talking about.
I don't give a fuck. I changed it.
No, you don't get to change it.
I'm rich than a motherfucker.
Right.
First of all, you listen to what the fuck I'm saying.
That's me all day.
But no. Would I take the shows?
Yeah, he's gonna take the show.
How much are the shows for?
Doesn't
you know
matter.
what? Give the shows to the people.
Give the show.
I'll be like, give me my back end, and I just throw it in the
I would
crowd.
probably have the biggest R&B bash, birthday bash at the Dome.
That'd be
downtown. That I would pay for all of that. It would just be all of my favorite R&B singers are all on
But
one
I would
stage.
throw the money out in the crowd.
2 nights
and
in
I
a
would
row.
sing. I would sing all the songs in Spanish, and I don't even know Spanish. I promise you. Okay.
Travis Malloy, thank you for coming in, man.
Man, I'm grateful for you.
Yeah, I love you, man. Appreciate
This
you.
was a
Thank you
very
for coming, yo.
insightful conversation, man.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
millions, billions, trillions. Make sure you get your shirt. How do people get it?
Yo,
Let's talk about that
millions,
first.
billions, trillions. You can get it on our site at
Man,
livedreamcurrency.com.
Let me order me one right now.
Please get you one, and we got you.
Yes, sir.
livedreamcurrency.com. We got you. Millions, billions, trillions. It's an affirmation.
Live Dream Currency.
livedreamcurrency.com. We're going crazy. You better get it now before Nike changes the prices.
Yeah.
Now, how long? Like, if
Could they do that?
We're going up.
people order, how long take to get it?
We have a meeting afterwards and talk to the product manager.
He better be on some LeVar Ball
Because
shit.
I'm gonna order some stuff right now. Because that's how I do it.
Order
So-
right now. We got you.
Okay.
We got you.
Mu-
We're going. Actually, I'm gonna hand deliver it and bring it to Mercedes.
Okay, fair enough. Now, okay, musically speaking, the EP is it?
Never Love You Again remix.
EP.
This is happening.
The EP is out right now on all digital platforms. Travis Malloy, My 90s Heart. We talking about the vulnerability of
Go
the
ahead,
soul.
go ahead.
The vulnerability of the soul. One of the featured songs on there is Never Love You Again. The remix gonna drop real soon featuring the legendary
Oh, this
Case.
is happening.
That's gonna be dope.
This is happening.
That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We're going crazy.
Unless I win the lottery tonight,
Now
then
listen,
I'm gonna sing the whole song over.
if I hit the lottery tonight, Case, if I start calling you back to back, don't even answer the phone. Just start getting dressed.
Yeah, I got
We're going
you.
to the
I got you.
airport.
I got you.
If I hit the
got
night,
you.
I ain't going to the airport right now.
now we gotta go. He's saying he acting tired now, nigga. When you got 400 million, there's gonna be a
Nah,
boost
man,
of
I ain't
energy.
tryna catch the Rona, man.
Hey,
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him.
Rona.
I don't want the Rona,
You don't
man.
get that at the regular. That's at the regular.
Oh, that's at the regular airport. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
that's
it.
at the regular.
The other side over there, you don't. Huh?
Hey yo,
The other side over there, you don't catch. You don't catch.
hey yo. Case,
Yo,
we
dog,
hit for
I got you.
400 million. He gonna give himself his own booster.
Son, I'm gonna have
That
some
night.
Spider-Man socks on with some flip flops, and I'm gonna meet you at
He
the
probably
airport.
got booster
like this.
shots at the crib.
Wait, I'll meet you at the airport like this. Watch, nigga.
Your boy got booster shots at the crib. He gonna be like,
No, don't
Bank,
tell him
let's
that.
get it.
Don't tell him that.
If we start calling you back to back, just start getting dressed.
All right.
No, if not, when we land, have the Maybachs ready.
Man, look, listen. I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
I teach you how to stunt.
Episode 8, the Kickback podcast. I'm glad we back. You know what I'm saying? The holiday break was kind of long. We didn't get to come here and chop
Yeah, it was
up
cool,
and do-
but me and Travis was dying, so it's cool.
yeah, that's true. But y'all here. Y'all good.
Yeah, thank God we're here. Follow
We
me on
ain't going
Instagram
nowhere.
at Travis Malloy, TravisMalloy. Follow me on Instagram right now. I'm definitely looking for a bae. We are taking applications. Application fees are $1,500.
Yo, no. Wait till the numbers come out, nigga. Damn it, man.
Look, application fees are $1,500. I need a $1,500 deposit these days.
Hey, you gotta
man.
listen. You kind of need a deposit.
I need a deposit.
Yeah, but no, wait till the numbers come out. Damn it, man.
Last words, Case.
Hey, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Thank y'all for not checking on me when I had COVID, because I ain't tell y'all. And I'll see y'all soon on the road. I love you.
There it is.
And I'm opening up the tour.
Let's go.
Nice idea.
Oh, let's go.
Every single week, the Kickback podcast right here, man. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next week. Y'all niggas crazy. Man.
Yeah.
We just rambled on about nothing. That was kind of dope too. Like,